First of all, I want to thank Sheriff again for handling this in such a truly professional way, not pandering to him, but he's made it so much easier in what could be a tense situation to deal with it appropriately. So really appreciate him working to the extent that he could with us and making sure that George got here safely, which is really what we all keep hoping for. So, having said that, he is in custody now. He's going to remain there until we get back before Judge Lester. If and when he grants us a bond hearing, it sounds like he might consider it, but that is going to be based upon the motion itself. I think that explanation or apology, if it is, should go directly to the person who deserves it. And in this case, that is Judge Lester.
When might you file the motion for bond hearing?
Probably be filed tomorrow. It's going to be a pretty straightforward motion. Again, just hoping that the judge will give us an audience and that we can further explain away why what happened seems to have happened. The passport issue that I think Judge Lester identified as a non-issue, as I did, is as follows. 2002, he receives a passport. He loses it. 2004, he gets another one. When he gets to me his, quote, passport, it was the one that existed in 2002. When he was then released and moved out of the area and gathered all his belongings, he found the other one, the 2004 passport. As soon as he got to where he is or was, we talked about closing down his internet presence, which is when the check was identified or the money was identified in the fund. That was immediately turned over to me, literally FedEx that day, as was his passport, which he found. So, the second passport, which they did not believe they still had, was found and turned over literally within a minute or an hour of him finding it. That came to me. I presented it to the court. The problem that happened, as I sort of acknowledged, was the very day that I did the notice of filing of that passport, it sat in the pleading portion of my filing, did not get filed the very next day like it was supposed to when we had the court hearing, and literally sat there for a month, causing a concern of the state because they didn't know that I had his passport. Once that was resolved, as Judge Lester mentioned, just like having a license and losing it and getting another one, it was a non-issue to him. I would suggest that it is a non-issue to all of us.